Warning: the following video contains explicit language which may be offensive to some viewers or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
Hello and welcome to this video. It's hard to believe it's already the 8th of October and this dreaded year of our Lord 2024. The Tuesday show, this is our second episode already. So I'm continuing with the deconstruction of my other YouTube channel. This video is going to be on making malt vinegar. That is a word that I have to concentrate to pronounce correctly, to enunciate. You can tell in the video when we get to it that, yeah, it's weird sounding, and I've had people when I've just blurted it out correct me on the pronunciation of it. It just, the way my tongue works, it just, that and aluminium. It's easier for me to say aluminium than it is aluminum. I get stuck on the part of aluminum. Enjoy this video. There are some videos, probably my next Tuesday, which will be 7 days from now, 16th, 17th, something like that, whatever. 15th, maybe 14th, I don't know. 15th, I think. But there are some videos that I had done which were like kind of checking in on the malt vinegar. See, sounded weird, didn't it? That are really short videos that I'm gonna kind of do like a time lapse, or just kind of, so, but this one here is getting it set up. I'm out in my shed. Actually, my shed is that way from here. No, it is this way, never mind. The malt vinegar this is getting it set up, getting going, and it's, it's a decent enough video. I hope everyone enjoys it. So without I gotta learn how to talk. These early getting up early in the morning. Yeah, getting woke up and getting up early in the mornings. Yeah. So without further ado, remember, be a good human, be good to other humans. Peace. Hello and welcome to today's video. Today we will be making or brewing malt vinegar. When I originally planned this out, I was going to do regular vinegar. I was inspired by Wild Brewing YouTube channel. Wild Brewing and Cheap. Wild Brewing Cheap. There will be a link in the description down here. Go check his page out. He has some wonderful videos. Give him some love. Give him some subscription. Give him some likes. Really good channel. But I digress. I was inspired by him. He did two videos, two different attempts to make regular vinegar, wild vinegar. And I was inspired to do, that's what I originally was going to do. Had a little extra of my strawberry mead. So I figured I could take a little bit of that. Then I got thinking about it. Then my wife pointed out to me, we use malt vinegar on more things, cooking with it, putting it on things to eat, fish, French fries, potato chips, stuff like that. So I I reorganized everything, and we're going to do malt vinegar. The recipe I'm using calls for 3 parts beer to 1 part unfiltered, unpasteurized cider vinegar. So, without further ado, let's get on to this. The apple cider vinegar I got is HEB brand. It has the mother in it. I had talked to several women that I worked with that growing up had to make their own vinegar out of necessity. And they were telling me, see this right here, this is the mother, part of the mother. They're saying, I want as much of that in my mixture as I can get, because that will help in the brewing of the malt vinegar. This mother here, this being unpasteurized and unfiltered, is still going to contain the bacteria needed for malting of the beer, make the malt vinegar. I'm going to be using some old beer that I had laying around the house. Actually, not sure what kind of beer this is. So, we're going to do this and we're going to have fun. At least we hope to have fun. Actually, we hope to have vinegar. Malted vinegar. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a Hermar flask out of my star sand. Dump the star sand back in my bucket. You can't ever be too cleanly. I've got my stir bar right here. And we're going to introduce you in there. And get you introduced, get you in the center on the stir plate. Like I said, it was calling for 3 parts beer to 1 part of the vinegar. So we're going to add 3 cups of beer. We'll start with this beer here. See how many cups we get out of you. Did we? No, we didn't spill over. Yay. Smells like a stout. But let's do this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use my stir. While that's settling out, I'm going to use my stir plate. And we'll go ahead and open the vinegar. It's corked. So I'm going to give it one more real good shake to get that mother mixed up in there real good. So go ahead and while that beer is settling out, I poured it too fast. And I'm going to use my stir plate and my armor, and I'm going to get this really good and mixed. Get it oxygenated real well. And okay, maybe it wasn't corked. I thought it was corked. Well, anywho, got it open. Well, I think I got that open. Maybe. No, I don't know. But beer is settling. Come back to this in a minute. It's 1 cup. Dump it in the Romar. More beer. Back to fighting with this thing. Guess I should have maybe actually checked to make sure this is pork. Less than 2 cups. Go ahead and open this one over here. I don't want to get this thing open. Just here. Okay. Now we got this mess out of the way. Should have brought up my other measuring cup because I could have already had this measured and put in there. Okay, dump you in. Go ahead and measure out a cup of my beer. Hopefully I'm getting a bunch of that mother in there. Yeah. Boom. 1 cup. There. Yeah. Judging by the color, we're good. I think we're doing pretty good. Now my 3rd cup of beer. My spongy thing. Beer's running in here. Don't have to worry about anything dripping. Let's try this again. 3 cups. 1 cup of 3 part spirit, 1 part vinegar. Put you in. Turn you on. Speed. There he goes. Now what we're going to do is let this spin. We get a good vortex going. And my beer is going to foam up on me. Speed it up a little bit. There's my hope by taking and see that, I get that vortex going. Maybe you can see it. There we go. By mixing the lean of the beer in really well before we set it to brew, we will have we'll have some good results. It's just a guess that I have. Okay. Go ahead and turn you off. Set off. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get, I have a quart, I got 2 quarts. I'm going to fill these halfway up. And so I have 2 halves. So I have the head. Actually, I'll bring them up there. I'll bring one up there. But these are quarts. These are quart mason jars. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fill them halfway up. So instead of, because I have about a quart there, instead of having one that's full up, and I have 2 that are half full, so I have the head space, we have oxygen exchange, we have airflow, which I think will give us a better, which should give us a pretty good airflow, or should give us a pretty good end product. Okay, let's take you off, put you back here, take play mad scientist here. Smells real vinegar. Vinegar, 2. One. And I also took those out of the star sand, have those sterilized. I'm going to rinse this out before I put it back in my star sand. Okay, what I have here is my cheesecloth. It's in a bag, sterile, I hope. So what I'm going to do is, that looks like it's big enough. I'm going to take and set it over here on my star sand lid. This should be big enough. Go over the top. Here, that over there, go back to my star sand container, pull out my ring, hammering down. So I have, that's what I have. I have the ring on, see if I can get that. Hold down the cheesecloth so I don't get any bugs in there. And hopefully in a couple days we'll start to get a mother built up on it and get this other one done. This is relatively cheap to do. I already had the homebrew beer. And had to buy the mason jars, the wide mouth mason jars. And I got 9 of those for $10. The cheesecloth I got for $2. And the most expensive thing was the apple cider vinegar. That ran me $10, $11 for the apple cider vinegar with the mother, the unpasteurized. It's more, for some reason, the healthy stuff is more expensive than the stuff that's going to give you cancer and kill you. I don't know why, it just is. So, get this one secured. Put that on there. Come on, it doesn't want to. The first one went down on me just fine. There we go. There we go. So, there you have it. A brew for malted vinegar. We'll find out in a couple weeks how well this stuff comes out. Like I said, I have no idea. All I know is it's homebrew beer. It smells like a stout of some kind. It may be a chocolate stout or a wheat stout. I don't know. We'll find out what kind of vinegar it makes, if it makes vinegar. Till next time, peace. Chill out.
Hey, it's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?